How would you like to improve your mental health with Buddhist techniques backed by science? K Myint will tell us how, and she has over 30 years of experience being there for others, and now she wants to help the world release from suffering the Buddha way. And she lives in Australia. So, Saw, tell us about how you've managed to improve mental health with Buddhist techniques for yourself or for other people that you've worked with.
Heal Podcast with Lily Patrascu shares longevity and anti-aging techniques to stay young forever, increase energy, overcome addiction, and live your longest, best life ever, shared by world's most innovative, alternative, and traditional health thought leaders, healers, and doctors. Discover quantum healing strategies to heal your mind, body, and soul.
When I was young, I was mentally let down by my own family member, my auntie. She treated me like a servant. So, I had an issue I wanted to solve, and I'm now 52. So when I was 30 years old, I found the answer. Okay. I learned it from Buddha through the monks, through the monks teaching. But I've been learning for 22 years, but a few years ago, I really found a universal way to help other people in my situation, So would you like to know detail how I could help or how you could help yourself?
Yes. So tell us, how did you improve your mental health with Buddhist techniques? Tell us more specifically, what's the blueprint for someone to do that?
Okay. I explained to you like a strategy. This is the way of helping yourself. Okay. So Buddha say we are all a little crazy as a human until we are sane. Okay. So there's no issue. We all have a little bit of problem because we all have to live like a human, we have feelings, we have anger, we have happiness and happiness, So what Buddha say is there's only two things in the world, mind and body. Your mind or other people's mind, your body or other people's body, living or non-living. There's only mind and body. And science say mind and body are moving millions of times per second. Okay? Like we are aging every second. We only realize it every 10 years, right? So that's why science say mind and body are moving millions of times per second. And Buddha say there's only mind and body, okay? And as a human, to make it simple, we only have two feelings, happiness and unhappiness, okay? So the feelings are right. Everybody feeling it, right? But they have to be based on something. So there's only mind and body. So the feelings are based on mind and body. But science say mind and body are always moving. So we have feelings, happiness and happiness, anger, satisfaction. But the feelings are not based on present. Whatever the feelings are based on, when you feel it, it's already gone. Because science says everything is moving millions of times per second. Okay? So it's like us. We are judging each other, but we're in different part of the world. We can't see each other. We acting as if we can see each other, but I can only see your reflection. You can only see my reflection. So our feelings are based on reflection, which is non-living thing. We did on non-living thing, right? So our feelings are either based on non-living thing or thing that already passed. Because everything is mind and body moving millions of times per second that we're not able to catch it. When you feel unhappy or happy, the thing that you're feeling based on already passed. We're just playing catch up. But it's very hard to see in reality because things just pass so fast that you're not able to catch it. But but if you deeply think about it, and if you think, if you trust, like, if you believe in this, you behave in such a way that you don't get too excited. Okay, you happy, okay, what's next? You unhappy, okay, what's next? Because your feelings are based on things that are not here, the past. So we can't see it, but our belief will like direct your behavior. So it's like your children. Half of your children don't listen to you, but you have a belief that they are your children. You can put up with them. It's like this. Life will throw things at you, happiness and happiness. If you believe this because it's facts, then you behave in such a way that, okay, I'm happy, what's next? I'm unhappy, what's next? Because if you can't get this, if you think it's, and not everybody get it because it's just science, reality is hard to see, right? It's just things are moving too fast. So, but if you can't get it, there's another step down that easy to see. What it is if you think happiness and unhappiness are based on reality, then think about it. Happiness also don't last. Okay, good food, good sex, good drugs, they only last 5 minutes. Yeah, and we think it lasts forever because we attach to it, we addicted to it, right? And bad thing like earthquake, flood, um, I don't know, someone leave you, someone die. Um, it also don't last. Okay, so knowing that good thing, bad thing don't last, of course we are still human, we are still a little bit crazy, we feel that. But then what is next? What all I'm saying is don't drag on about it. People, my neighbor, her husband died 5 years ago, she can only let him go now. He like as Buddhist, I believe in the next life. He already passed many years, many different lives in 5 years. Many different girlfriend relationship, but she's still hanging on to it. So what I'm saying is the good thing, the bad thing, they don't last. So as a human, we still a little crazy. We feel it, but let it go. All I'm saying is let it go. Not saying don't feel it. We still feel it. We're not saying it. We feel it, right? We still feel anger. We still feel satisfaction. But because they don't last, just let it go. So being able to letting it go slowly, you okay, whatever happened to you, you know, example, business people, today, you like, I don't know, you achieve something. Okay, it's good. Tomorrow, what's next? That's how you become limitless, how you become successful. If you just drag on to, okay, I achieved 1 million, that's it. You're not going up, children the same. If they like attached to their success, that is their limit. Like, and but that's the good side of it. Bad side of it, if we aging, we disable, if we feeling let down, we stuck there. But think that, normal people, disabled people, old people, we all the same. We all playing catch up. Nothing ever lasts for any human. If you believe that, you may be old, you may be disabled, you are okay. We can feel satisfied or unsatisfied, but the main thing is for us to feel okay, whatever happened. Don't attach. So even if you say your life is perfect, we are aging every second. We will get old, we'll get unwell, we'll die. Nothing ever lasts. 70-year-old billionaire tell me, if I can have 35-year-old self, I'll give you everything I have. He has everything, but he aged. He's gonna die soon, right? So nothing ever lasts. So that's the main, I don't know, alarm for me that I'm not gonna live forever. Okay, so that's not a bad thing to, like, attach to. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, think about it every day. No, but then calm down. Whatever you have to leave, so don't get attached, then you okay. You do whatever you can do, but you don't get excited for success or failure. you know we still feel it, we still happy, but don't drag on about it. Let it go. Forgive and forget. That's the only way we can stay calm. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, I find that when you have a trauma, like you mentioned, your friend who perhaps 5 years later is still grieving her husband, or for example, me, with the trauma that I had since I was a little girl that somehow is still impacting me, and the trauma that I had maybe like last year with, different situations that went wrong in my life. And I'm still kind of like dwelling on it. I'm still depressed about them, some of them. I find that it's easy to say, let it go, but how do you actually do it? So, did you find any great technique for actually letting go? Because I think it's easy to say it, but it's so hard to actually do it because there's so much
Yes,
negative
yes.
emotion that is attached to the traumatic experience that you've had. And then, like, how do
Yeah.
you let go of that traumatic experience? And how do you let go of that negative emotion, especially if you have certain triggers? So, imagine that, let's say I had a traumatic experience as a child, and then I have a traumatic experience in business that reminds me a lot of how I used to feel put in a corner when I was a kid. And then it's kind of like the triggers kind of keep reappearing until you heal, but I don't know how to heal. So how do you like let go? Because what I have noticed
Yeah.
is that, for example, sometimes I feel really, really great. Like I feel really, really great right now. Okay. But yesterday, and actually the last, I would say 5 weeks, I had sore throat and cough. And I mean, I still have sore throat and cough, but I temporarily feel good. Okay. Talking to you. And but I would say that I feel almost like the happiness and the joy and so on. Sometimes I'm on this train of flow and everything is like God is everything is so exciting and everything is happening and meeting great people and great things. But then something little happens and then I'm back on the negative train with all the traumas and I'm reminding myself of, this doesn't work and this doesn't work and I haven't done this. And, so I'm back to that, the limiting beliefs, the negativity, the trauma, the triggers, so how do you actually let go?
Yes, 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 yes. It is not easy. That's why Buddha say we still human and we a little bit crazy naturally. We're not saint yet, okay? um, I also it take time. It taken me ages to let go. Okay, I told you. Yeah, one of my auntie, she come and live with us, and my parents are always fighting, and she treated me like a little helper. I was under 10. I was a little child. And it was a big trauma. It take me ages. I think the only way to let go is okay, and start with you. You got to be first like open minded. And Buddha said he can't help everyone. He tried to help everyone, but he can only help a handful. Not only by Buddha, psychiatry, healer, other professional, they probably find the same. Okay, but it all starts with you. So this method is we can heal ourselves. We don't even need other. It's all in our mind. Okay, so of course we feel that, but first we got to admit that we're feeling that. You know, most of the time we don't even like face it first, and then let it out. You find someone you could trust and talk to. See, I'm talking to you in public, okay? And people will probably judge me. I don't care. You so first realize, second talk about it. Talk to someone who will listen to you. The third, go public. You don't have to be embarrassed, knowing that we are a little bit crazy. A lot of people are in this situation. We just don't talk about it until we face it. We talk about it to friends, and then we talk in public. Oh, not everyone have to talk in public. Talking to professional, at least, will help. Like find a way. I am. I I have one method of solving your issue, but there's also other professional with other methods solving you. Until you can do that, uh, like, okay, talk to them and listen to them. And I think one will at least resonate you, either me or psychiatrics or I don't know, other healing method. One or combination of a few will resonate you. Now, take it in and practice it slowly. That's the only way. So, in summary, face it, talk to your friend, talk to professional, learn it, practice it. It'll slow you get over it slowly. But that's the serious issue. But every day we also feeling little thing, right? Like happy and happy, all those things, not a big issue like my childhood trauma or your childhood trauma, but little thing we have issue every day as well. But those things, knowing that nothing ever lasts, will be okay. But big thing, it comes with time and practice. You also have to be open-minded and have to be able to face the facts of life. If you wishy-washy, no one can help you. We got to face it first. Like that's I'm talking about big issue. Little thing, just knowing that they don't last. Over time, you get over it. You said you meet good people, you get excited. Just know that they also go. Then when you face the bad people, you okay. Bad people, good people, they come and go. I just do my job, right? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And are there any specific techniques or routines or habits that you would recommend someone to practice to improve their mental health with Buddha techniques?
Yes, yes, yes. Every day, well, in the beginning, like meditation, we have to calm our mind, kind of sit down and practice at least 5 minutes a day. After a while, if you have this belief, every day, whatever you do, you become okay. Because once it's stuck in your mind, you just behave that way. You know what I mean? But in the beginning, if I could show you for 3 minutes, I would love to show you what you do in the beginning for 5 minutes every day. Would you like
Sure,
me to show
sure.
you? Yeah. Okay. Please close your eyes. I'm asking, please close your eyes. Let's do for 3 minutes. Would you like to do?
I mean, it doesn't quite work on the podcast to do that because, like we're not able to have silent moments and this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Otherwise, people think that, nothing is happening. So, if you can like
Okay,
speed
okay.
it up or, so that there's no empty moments, that kind of thing.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not going to
Okay,
be
I
able to
can
close
keep
my eyes.
talking.
I won't. Okay.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay because other people do, but it's okay. Then I just let you know what you do. Okay, so every day, at least for 5 minutes, you don't have to sit down, but sitting down, you can focus better. Okay, maybe sit down, close your eyes, calm your mind, take a deep breath and calm your mind and let it all in. Like whatever you're thinking, good or bad, just look at yourself and then all your thoughts, let them come in, okay? And then sit there, stay for 5 minutes, okay? So all your worries or everything that you imagining, ev- like everything will come in, okay? So if you focus, so this is not meditation. I'm not asking you to focus on your breath. I'm asking, let all your thoughts in. Then you see what's happening to you, right? So just for 5 minutes, let it all in. And after 5 minutes, you go back to normal. And then there you can see, you know, everything you worry about, everything you want to think about coming into your mind. Yeah. So you can see what they are, but then realize that they're not here. You know, Buddha said only only 25% of your worry realize. You worry 100%. Yeah. So whatever that come into your mind after you wake up, that realize that they're not here. I just worry about it. It may or may not happen. It could be better or worse. So then calm down. I already worry about it. Let it go. So it may or may not happen. You just do that every 5 minutes. You get used to it, and then what I said before, the whole process, if you believe in that, sooner or later, you get better and better.
Thank you. Are there any other techniques you would recommend for people to optimize their mental health with Buddha techniques?
The way, other way, Buddha way, or other way of helping yourself.
So, other ways to improve mental health with the Buddha techniques that we're covering in this podcast, right?
Okay. I told you everything, so yeah, that's the way. But maybe too much to take it all in. If you just what I told you, practice a few minutes every day and listen to this podcast again, and then yeah, if it makes sense to you, just take this method and practice it. This one you can do by yourself. You don't have to see psychiatrist every week or something. So yeah, so just practice, more practice. you know yeah, I've explained to you everything about it already. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Tell us where entrepreneurs can connect with you.
Okay. I am more on Facebook. I'll give you Facebook page. I don't know if you got it. If you wouldn't mind sharing that, yeah, people can connect me there.
Okay, perfect.
Follow me for more interviews with world's most innovative health changemakers to live your healthiest life ever.